Hello to all, and welcome to the talk about building a future-proof cloud strategy with Atmosphere OpenStack. I've been working with VEXXHOST over 4 years now, and attended about 3 OpenInfra events. I was psyched every time as I was going to meet up with fellow cloud enthusiasts and learn more about the OpenStack development in the cloud industry. Uh, I believe I've gained that much of an insight today that I can stand up here and share my thoughts with you. As I was saying, I believe I've gained that much of an insight today that I can stand up here and share my thoughts with you. My name is Ankit, and I come from the sales team at Well. Over the past 4 years, a common discovery call that I get is from an OpenStack user who is running an old OpenStack version. They might be coming into hiccups or obstacles with running modern day applications. They might be running a version as old as Train or Victoria. Since Dalmatian is out a few weeks back, it makes Xena about 5 releases behind. And they don't upgrade with the fear of the amount of roadblocks they might get. When you're running OpenStack, you might face challenges in maintaining and upgrading your environment. Whether you're trying to streamline operations, avoid downtime, or just scale your cloud, or deciding what tools you can adopt for a new cloud deployment, the complexity of managing OpenStack can feel overwhelming. That's where Atmosphere comes in, and I want to talk to you about Atmosphere OpenStack and how it can reduce these pain points so that it can make teams manage their infrastructure easily, scale with confidence, and tackle upgrades seamlessly. Let's talk by talking about the core challenges in running OpenStack operations. There are a vast list of services that get deployed, OpenStack and otherwise. It's difficult to keep up with the updates, integrating them with each other, and making them all work seamlessly all the time. Especially as your deployment grows, it can get tougher to get them maintained. Another trouble item is the overhead cost to manage scaling, self-healing, or failover scenarios can be challenging without proper automation in place. Tools like Ansible and Terraform are often needed to help in this situation, but they often require considerable effort to configure. Routine tasks like scaling, patching, or integrating with other tools eat up valuable engineering time as well. Coming to the uh, teams without the OpenStack expertise, there's often a steep learning curve. And these hurdles can lead to frustration, bottlenecks, and missed opportunities to innovate. If all these items can be solved by an OpenStack vendor, I think it's better for the customer. They can save on money and time in managing OpenStack, and also they can focus on their core product. We've started to see these kind of changes in post-pandemic, where companies have teams which are lean and they're productive. When it comes to upgrades, it may get a little bit more complicated. I've seen users speaking with me being behind the 3 release mark. Uh, since they might not have upgraded in a while, the current applications that they're using might start to provide hiccups in maintaining the environment. Engineers delay the upgrade process because they worry about breaking custom configurations that they've built up over time and the fear of them not getting integrated seamlessly again. Testing upgrades in environments that closely mimic production is tough, and if something goes wrong, recovery can be painful. OpenStack usually have releases every 6 months, and staying up to date is critical for performance, security, and access to new features. It's a delicate balance to keep. This is where Atmosphere comes in. Atmosphere is a fairly new distribution name in the world of OpenStack. Yet I'm proud to say that we've gained a familiarity in the market and made our space here. VEXXHOST has been deploying OpenStack since 2011. That was the second release of OpenStack. And we've built a platform that is designed to simplify both operations and upgrades. We do it by offering a highly flexible, scalable, and automated OpenStack platform. VEXXHOST, with Atmosphere, you can achieve zero downtime upgrades, easily scale your infrastructure as needed, and benefit from full lifecycle management of your OpenStack environment. We bring in a lot of features of Kubernetes into Atmosphere that makes OpenStack run above and beyond your expectations. It's a complete solution that takes care of the stress out of day-to-day operations and future-proofs your cloud deployment. On the operation side, Atmosphere provides a single interface that centralizes management. For example, for getting into any of your services, we use Keycloak. Keycloak acts as a single entry gateway that is secure and multi-tenant. It's the whole package of these kind of services that are tied together that allows automation with reduced manual effort. Tasks are more streamlined, so engineers don't have to stress about the operations. Atmosphere provides logging, monitoring, and alerting, which are all centralized, helping you keep tabs on your infrastructure health with minimal effort. Our experience gets better each year as we keep on working with tools like Prometheus Monitoring, Grafana Dashboard, or even Alert Manager. Lastly, Atmosphere's integration with CI/CD pipelines allows you to seamlessly deploy updates, ensuring that your system is able to scale effortlessly as your requirements would grow. Upgrades are one of the key pain points that Atmosphere addresses. First, you get zero downtime upgrades. Atmosphere provides rolling updates that ensure applications continue to run while your infrastructure is being upgraded. With proactive monitoring, potential issues are flagged before they can escalate. It means it helps you reach to a stable position before we can start the upgrade process. If an OpenStack environment is 3 or more releases behind, it is much better to test each upgrade in a staging environment before moving to production. To give you a real world example, I wanted to talk about one of our education industry customers. A university at Buffalo had reached out to us a few years back when they were working with their distribution of OpenStack at the time, and they were facing a lot of obstacles. They wanted our support, and we started to provide support to their distribution that was working at the time. They did not want to upgrade because so many things cannot happen at once. They wanted first to be in a stabilized position. And that's what we did. Early last year is when they asked to explore Atmosphere and if we could convert their cloud into Atmosphere OpenStack. Since they were in a stabilized position, we were able to start the upgrade process. They were on Wallaby release at the time, and we were deploying Z, which was the tested release then. We also upgraded their Kubernetes and Ceph cluster along with the upgrade of coming into Atmosphere. Today, they have an easy upgrade flow for new releases, and we are happy to support their environment. Proudly can say they are less noisy than some of other OpenStack customers which are not on it. One requirement that they had that we provide to all our users today is usage matrix. They wanted to measure the resources usage as per their research departments. And we're looking for a service that is stable, updated, and also easy to work with. Cytometrics is a service by VEXXHOST that allows you to uh, install in the OpenStack environment itself and provide you usage to the millisecond. And it can be integrated with a billing tool to start generating bills. That's a wonderful use case for companies looking to work with public cloud OpenStack. For those of you building new cloud environments, Atmosphere offers pre-built-in templates for faster cloud deployment. It would be running the playbooks one by one and checking off the packages as you go ahead. Like I mentioned before, Kubernetes, it plays an important role in Atmosphere. Not only does it make OpenStack run better, but with using OpenStack Magnum, we're also to spin up Kubernetes clusters on demand. Atmosphere is a composable stack. That means you can only install the packages that you require from the stack. For example, if you want to use your own IDP provider or integrate a third-party storage backend rather than using Ceph, or even using your own Ceph setup, it is all possible with our flexible Atmosphere deployment process. We support emerging technologies like Ceph for storage. We've been having conversations with Lightweight Labs over here as well. SRIOV for networking, virtual GPU for workloads requiring high performance. Having high availability throughout an environment is not just a dream anymore. Having high availability is a priority for your architecture. And Atmosphere has built-in support to ensure your infrastructure is resilient and has minimal disruption. Now let's talk about how Atmosphere can fit the bill for being the best tool for your cloud. It's scalable, so whether you're running a small development environment or a large enterprise cloud, Atmosphere can adjust accordingly. Whether you want to upgrade from Victoria or Train, we have a streamlined process. With automation running the background operations and capabilities like self-healing and auto-scaling, you can make most of your resources as it becomes cost effective. We have a tech stack that is all open source. VEXXHOST believes in transparency and flexibility at its core. All our work is upstream, and we aim to make OpenStack more accessible for users at any level of expertise. Here I wanted to provide a quick snapshot into some of the action here in Atmosphere. This is the Keycloak gateway that I mentioned earlier, and you can see the services to connect into OpenStack or other services like Prometheus or Grafana. This would be your entry gateway that allows users to log into the service to start viewing them or managing them as well. To give an example, the user clicks on Grafana from the screen and you would get logged into your Grafana tool. On the screen, we see here the dashboard that shows you in a single pane about the metrics that are most important to you. From here, you can start to analyze your environment and look at the different visualizations. These panels are created using components that transform raw data from a data source into visualizations. The process involves passing data through three gates: a plugin, a query, and an optional transformation. To sum up my talk today, Atmosphere as a way to deploy OpenStack offers simplified, streamlined approach to OpenStack operations and upgrades. Some of the key features include reducing operational complexity, minimizing the risk of downtime during upgrades, and making them more streamlined. Atmosphere serves as a single platform for managing, deploying, and scaling your OpenStack cloud. Whether you're dealing with an existing deployment or starting from scratch, Atmosphere is built to help your team focus on what really matters: delivering value, not just managing infrastructure. If you're interested in learning more about Atmosphere, I encourage you to visit our website or our LinkedIn page. We're also active on Twitter, where we announce new updates often. You can feel free to directly reach me at my email on the screen, and I can help you in getting started. We have a QR code for booking a discovery call with me if you're interested. Um, Thank you for your time today, and I look forward to connecting with all. Um, I'm available here for any questions that anyone might have. Um, and like Steve Jobs used to say, one more thing. We have a giveaway of a GoPro happening at our VEXXHOST booth later today at 2:55. If you haven't already filled out the form, I would highly encourage you if you're interested in getting a free GoPro. That would be following Mohammed's talk, which is at 2:20 on VMware migration. Thank you so much.